Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We are back in Captain of Industry. Got several new projects underway. Let's get back to it. Before we dive in too far, let's take a look at our little warnings. Not enough workers. I think towards the end of last episode, we turned off the hiring freeze or whatever, so that should take care of itself. Oops, I clicked 2, I didn't mean to. Coal Plateau Leveling Crew has no available designations. That is what these guys are whining about stuff. Let's, I guess we can give him something to work on. That's this designation. Let's work this ramp back a bit. Mining designation, we'll do it on an angle. And these guys, when they're doing the ramp, seem to get stuck a lot for some reason. So we're just going to do one little row at a time. And I think that's where I wanted to end. Yeah, this is at 21. Let's look real quick at the designation. We've got a little bit left here to mine. I'm going to work this ramp back, keep working it back, and then we're going to get rid of this stuff. And this can all be filled in. In fact, I have a ramp here of just fill to start filling in the dirt, or filling in stone over this way. But it's going to be a while for that fills up. Okay, that's that one. Building may collapse, don't care. Coastal fill designation, mining has no mining designations. That's these guys. There's really nothing for them to do. I've got a single excavator hanging out here that was helping me clear some rock that was in the dirt. All that work's been done. So I'm just going to unassign that one. Unassign the trucks. Not this one, sorry. Get those guys going. That one's okay. I think it's this guy. Yeah. Unassign all that. That error will go away. And then it may have been complaining about this guy not having anything to do. But no, he looks like he's doing it. I'm not sure what warning I accidentally double-clicked off of. I'm sure we'll see it again, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's get back to it. One more thing I wanted to do, just kind of semi-random, is this well I want to upgrade. I think eventually we may be tapping into this water. So let's get our ship doing that. And we'll see if he has anything to deliver already. Groundwater well. Okay, click to fetch the required materials. Boom. And we'll send the ship off to do that. Meanwhile, we want to get back to this area. We're trying to get power production going on wood chips. So we need storage for wood chips. Last time we kind of did it like this situation. Guess we could do something similar. Wood chip storage and then wood chip production. Let's do storage. We need this much storage for wood chips? Probably not. But I'm gonna start with 2. Just cause wood chips and wood chips. What do I want to do? I want to make sure that we're not trucking wood chips from way over here. Where is our paper production? This is not really up and running, but I'm going to turn off exports from this shredder. I want to make sure that trucks don't come and take wood chips from this guy and drive them halfway across the island. We're going to have our own wood chip production up this way. In fact, let's do it. Storage. Where is that little guy? Wood chipper. Shredder right here. This guy kicks out 24 a minute. How much are these going to burn? 48 a minute. Oh, man. So I need 4 wood chippers, right? Just to keep up with these 2 boilers. 4 wood chippers to keep up. Let's see how many we can fit. Shredders, I should call them, right? That's what they are. Inputs and outputs. Okay, you guys are not exactly the way I would like you to be. That's alright. I'm gonna make it work. Okay, wood comes in, wood chips come out. I was gonna wait for these trucks to move. Wood's gonna come in the middle. Let's do you and mirror image of that one. Flip it. Like that. And then let's copy that pair. Three apart. There's 4. Kind of want 6 of these. Yeah, let's do 6 of these. Want extras. Okay. And then there'll be a belt of wood chips feeding this mess. Hopefully these are positioned correctly. Looks like they are. U-shaped conveyor. 60. We're gonna need level 2 probably. Thinking. Show you. This is wood chips. I have no idea what just happened there. That wasn't what I tried to do. U-shaped conveyor 2s. You to you to you. To you to you. This is all wood chips coming out. I'm doing more than I need just so I can have a backlog and shut these things off when I feel like it. You know, so I can actually fill out these storages. If I do it exactly equal to the power, then it might not fill up as fast. Even if I did it exact, these would fill up because these aren't running 100% all the time, but you're not going to want to cooperate, right? Because this splitter is too close for merger. They're going to make me go ugly, but I'll take it. It's fine. Let's get these guys set to doing wood chips. Not a whole lot of workers here involved. Wood chips. Copy you. Boink, 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 boink. And then how about another storage? Huh. Storage right there. Whoops, that guy kind of snuck back a pixel. That's fine. That's not a bad spot. This guy's going to be wood. And this guy is going to belt wood out. These guys consume quite a bit, so we'll need the upgraded conveyors. That's output. Thing's not... There it goes. And see where I'm going with this, right? The reason I always go past it, for some reason it seems there's some circumstances where it seems to connect better if I extend the belt further out. Maybe it's pipes. But that's why I always put this extra nugget here. It probably isn't necessary, but I do it. Alright, those will get workers. That's our wood. We need to assign a tree harvester over here, or a planter, right? What do we have? We have no available planters. But I think I'm going to unassign this one, right? This area we know we need to clear out. So let's just unassign the planter. I think both of them, actually. There. And it's possible we're going to run a belt long term out of here. That's going to become the wood supply to replace what's down here. Eventually, we may hook up to this belt from way up here. We'll see. Not right away. Okay, that's set to wood. Let's get the 2 planters up here. They can start planting things. We'll clear these designations that are in the way, kind of. That's all our wood chips. Do I care if vehicles can drive in here? Not really. We could put a ramp there. Let's... Not that we're going to need to. But we could do it. Or can we? We barely can. I guess it doesn't hurt to do it. Let's slap that guy in there. Might be somewhat unnecessary, but it's cheap. And then let's get these wood chips over to the boilers. We use this. Oh, that's unfortunate, huh? I think it's the way it's got to be. So I will accept it. With a painful grin on my face. And get you fueled up. This again is not our long-term power solution. It's just going to get us off of coal sooner than later. Okay, what's next? We need to do... The tree planters are doing their thing. We're going to need a whole lot more land for trees. But we want to get our cooling towers and stuff going. It'd be nice if this was filled in. I'd love to just cut and paste what we had before. This mess. Kind of just, almost just as it is. But we don't have to. We could do something a little different. What did you just do? You just brought wood chips over, right? We don't want that. Trucking off. Yeah, I don't want trucks playing around here. Kind of stuck with wood. I have a feeling they're going to bring wood from way over here into this. If I assign somebody, would that limit who can do it? Just wondering if there's a way to limit this to I don't know, trucks that are serving this this forestry control tower. We can't assign trucks here. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. I'm wondering if there's a way where I can prevent wood from being shipped from across the map into this storage. Routes. Indicated once the storage is set to an import from another storage, trucks will only import products from that storage. That's not really going to help me. I can't get... don't think we can do something here to limit export. Oh, maybe, well, maybe export routes? Assign storage units for the export of wooden logs that are cut by tree harvesters assigned to this tower. At least, oh, maybe we can. So it would be you going to you. Accept assigned only. That might do it. So I was looking to make sure that the only people that can supply logs here are the tree harvesters and the trucks serving those tree harvesters that are assigned to this forestry control tower. It looks like that may have done it. Especially since this has a setting accept only the assigned. So I think that may prevent trees from over here or trees from over here going into this guy. And vice versa, trees from here going anywhere else. We do need to get a tree harvester assigned here eventually. We don't need to do that right away because there's no trees that are ready to grow or ready to be harvested. In fact, we have one tree harvester that's just sitting idle somewhere. Does this guy doesn't have any assigned? What? I'm not sure what happened. These guys are still planting. Let's keep this farm going for a little bit till we know we don't need it. So I'm going to have that harvester assigned. We had one spare harvester. These planters we shut off. Yeah, there's no planters over here. I think I can clear this whole designation for planting trees. Interesting, it takes out the ramp too. Fine, we don't need that anymore. Check it out, we got a bunch more stuff here, much more warnings. Let's go through these. Forestry Control Tower has no designations in its area. I think that's fine. I think our foresters will still chew through. I don't want to plant there. I'm hoping they will cut down trees. That's a harvester. It is assigned. It has an area that's full of trees. So what's the problemo? Okay, truck cannot deliver. Okay, copper ore. Just empty that. I want this guy to be cutting trees through here. I don't think I need to have this designation. Okay, enables assignment of tree planters and tree harvesters, designated forestry areas only. Designation. I think this is for planting, right? Let's see. I do specify an area. Will our harvester spring into life? He will. Interesting. Thought that was just for planting. Alright, so it looks like I need to have this designation in place. If you insist. Yeah, let's have him clear out this area first. Hopefully that will happen. More warnings. Farm couldn't store all vegetables. Yeah, I've got plenty of food on. I think. Plenty of food. Plenty of food. Let's do level 2 plenty of food. Low food supply. How funny is that? Okay, low pressure turbine needs a transport to output steam depleted. I know, I'm kind of waiting on this to fill in a little bit. Coastal Copper Crew has no available designations to mine. This guy I do want to keep working. Let's give him some more. Same kind of thing here. These ramps, when I use a single excavator, it loves to get stuck. So, kind of doing things a little different. Particularly for the ramp areas. You can do all that. Nope. That's a fill designation. We want mining on a slant. Like this. You can take all that down to level 10, and then you can do a strip of that. down to 11, and a strip of this down to 11. And you can do this down to 10. That should give him some stuff to work on. That guy's taken care of. Accessibility terraforming crew has nothing to work on. That's these guys. Do I care about this ramp? There's really nothing up there we're accessing, right? Maybe this can all be chewed back. Let's take a look and see what's underneath. Oh yeah, we looked at this last episode. There's still a lot of dirt on top. I don't want to mine a bunch of limestone, but I can have these guys chew this back a little bit further. Let's update their designation area. You guys, how about you? Do this. And you guys can start chewing back all of this stuff. Something like that, maybe. You can even cut into that. Clear that is done. Got a bunch of fill designations done here. That's good to see. That keeps those guys busy. What's next? My control tower. No available designations to be mined in this area. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's good news. That is super duper good news. We want to get working on this like right now. Let's see what else we can do. Let's button up some other tasks. Let's finish the warnings in the top right. Yeah, that one we're going to take care of in a minute. Excavator has no reachable terrain designations. That's interesting. Ooh, you, right? Where do you belong? To this guy. What's your area? Okay. Got one excavator and 4 trucks. Oh, I don't need that many trucks for one excavator. In fact, I can probably do 2. So I guess that guy was kind of helping these guys out. Let's add a couple more. Mining. Down to 21. Go ahead and just do that. Not enough workers times 2 minus 12 workers. I haven't been paying attention. We brought those chippers online and all this stuff. Let's pause. All you guys. Our worker situation is solved. We still need to get water going over here. Starting to get wood chips from I don't know where because these guys are allowing truck imports, right? Turn that off. Off. And take care of that. You, and you. Don't let trucks come and fill you up. Not desperate for this to be working just yet. So we'll let this one sit for a bit and let this land fill in, then we'll bring over the water and handle the water situation. We've got tons of coal to still burn through here, which is fine. I think what I want to switch to doing is this area. So this guy wants something to mine. Yes, you can keep doing... Check it out. This is why I don't use planning mode, because sometimes I forget to unpause things, the belts. Fine, nobody got starved out of limestone or anything, and there's plenty of room for more limestone. But that's one of the reasons I don't tend to use the planning mode. This guy, why don't you... Going on up here. We want to get to the terraforming up on this area. We've got tons of limestone. So for this guy, just for the time being, why don't we have this guy kind of level off this little area in his range? So what do I want to do? I want mining designation, clear all this. And then this looks like the level we want to be at, right? Level 1 here. So let's have him just get started on just leveling this part for us. You may hit a little bit of limestone, maybe you won't, doesn't matter. We've got tons of limestone already stored up. But he can help out with that lower priority task. I think these guys have places to dump things. Let's take a look. They're allowed to dump rock, slag, and dirt, so I'm not really saving dirt in this area. And then this, let's make sure this gets filled. I think this is all fill designation. I'm going to re-specify it just to make sure that some of this stuff can just be dumped locally. One, this is old designation. We'll pull all that out. And we'll give him some more room to just fill in with whatever he's got. I just don't want that material getting trucked across the island until we have belts and storage for it. Okay, now we want to get serious about the area up here. I'm hoping trucks and stuff can make their way through these little hills. It could end up being a problem for us. If so, we'll keep this guy on the leveling process. But let's see if we can build something out here. And let's think about the strategy for leveling this area. This land is super duper tall in the middle. Saw this last episode or a couple episodes ago, 36, right? So I want to mine 35 levels of that. And even down here, I would like to go down 9 levels. So what about, where could we start that process? Could do it right here. Start ramping down. Let's think about that. This kind of thing. I'll show you what I'm thinking. Down to one above. We're at 10. Yeah, that's going to take me down to 9. That's going to take me down to one above. Boom. We may get a little bit of limestone. That's not the end of the world. Did I do fill? I did, of course. Wrong one. Try it again. Mining, slant. Off the side here from that sand. Something like this. Doop, 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 doop. This down to level 1. And then eventually we're going to be like hollowing all this stuff out. But I'd like a new crew to do that work. And where do I want to put their mine control tower? Assuming this is going to get flattened out. I just want to make sure, trucks can get to a new mine control tower. We've got a little bit of a flat area here. This is going to get flattened out. What about putting a mine control tower here? We'll see. This is going to evolve for sure. But thinking a mine control tower here. Boom. And let's give them just this area. Just the ramp, actually. Boom. I got 3 excavators that are sitting on their rear ends right now. Let's put these guys to work. Hopefully 3 can stay busy there, and let's give these guys 6 trucks. It should be more than enough. And initially they're just going to take their fill and dump it in the water here, but pretty soon we're going to set up storages for that dirt and the stone and start routing both of those materials way down here somewhere to start creating land for us. This is taking a while to fill in. They'll get to it, I think. These guys are doing their thing. Here come the trucks. Can the excavators make it? I don't see any errors yet. So there's an excavator making his way or her way over there. We have one from way out here that's probably making its way that we saw earlier. There it is. Boom. So they will get that started. This should get built pretty quick. Trucks can get here, right? It's just 20 construction parts. Once this ramp is done, we'll probably throw 3 or 4 separate crews over here, each with their own storages for rock and dirt, and then we can route those belts to different parts of the island. And we will go fairly aggressive at leveling this land out and making use of all that fill material. But we got to start kind of small just to get that ramp done to make room for more excavators. All right, we need to get the water. Can I plant trees here? That is the question. Let's see what's going on over here. This is our sand mine. I had these guys just taking out one last little nugget of limestone here, and this can all get filled in. I may send these guys to chew this back too. We're going to lose some pipes in the process. Let's get that going here just as I'm noticing this. That's going to stay. We'll mine that later. Same thing with this. But I would like to get at these 3 little sand things. So let's take care of that. It's a little side project for us. Looking for the sand mine. That is this guy, this crew. So let's open up their area to basically here. For now, we'll change it in a bit, but I want them to take out these things. Like I said, we may lose a pipe. We'll deal with it when it happens. Mining designation flat. Take this back a row, and you might as well go and try to get after this. That one looks potentially deep. We'll see. Okay, he's almost done with that. If he gets that last little nugget. In fact, maybe you can just focus on that nugget and not this mess. 2 excavators there. All right. What next? What next? Let's, did I send the ship out? Let's do it. Groundwater well is ready. We'll just send this guy out there. This is a little upgrade for later. Not enough fuel. Oh man, so this points to a little problem we have. Oh, just have a pipe that wasn't built. Let's take care of that. There may be more to it than that though. I'll show you. I think we have a bigger issue. Let's build our little fuel pipe. That's fine. Quick deliver. I think I have an issue the way I have this set up. That issue is if you look down here, I've got fuel production coming through this way, and then it's split. Some of it goes into this storage, and once it enters into the storage, it just kind of loops through, and that's it. And then there's a separate branch that right there that branches and feeds this fuel place station and these 2 guys. When my production is really low, when I'm not using much diesel fuel, this actually does not stay filled. In particular, this fuel station doesn't stay filled. It will drain out. So I really need storage here. Did I actually fix it? I didn't. This guy kind of needs his own little dedicated tank is what the the long story is. Let's fix it temporarily. All we need to do... This isn't the issue with our main ship, but it's a similar issue. I'm just going to do that for this one. It's going to make sure that if this has storage, at least this guy will get fuel. And we most usually will have that full. So that'll make sure this fuel depot stays full. It was draining empty in between episodes. We might or may not have the same issue over here. Let's just trace this one back and see. Oh man, that's a long, crazy fuel pipe, huh? Here, this one could potentially have the same issue. No, it can't. I don't think so. Yeah, because it's going to be fed from storage. So our full storage array is over here. Here's a line coming out of storage. So as long as we have any fuel in storage, this production can go down and we'll still have fuel for our main ship. Okay, now we should be able to send the ship out to the groundwater well. I think we're crewed up. Yep, 70 people in the ship. Groundwater well, boom, deliver the cargo. We may upgrade this a couple more times. All right, how we doing? How we doing? We're getting close to having this filled in. Once we do, I'm going to cut and paste all this water and move it over here. And I think the last thing we were talking about was, can I get started on the tree planting over here? Can tree planters even get over there? That's me. They can. They can go around and plant trees in this area. Is there any reason not to start that process? Wood chip production is all set up. Logs. Oh boy. Oh yeah, trucks are going to deliver the logs, so trucks can go under this pipe. Tree excavators will not. They can go around, I think. Guess we can start planting trees here. Let's do it. Edit designation. I'll leave some room around here just to make sure trucks can get around all of this mess. Roughly. That's a tiny bit more. Wondering if we should leave a path open so they can get through here. Cross that bridge if they want. That should get us started. This one. Okay. Truck imports are turned on. Let's drain out this storage since we don't want to have these guys plant trees in this area anymore. So exports turned on. Hopefully this will all get emptied out. And those trees will all, the saplings will all be put in here. This farm is on pause on purpose. Look at all these trucks spring into action. They now have work to do. Check it out. Check it out. Got 3 excavators going here. Right now, like I said, they're going to fill in this area. Not high priority. But eventually, that will be used for fill. Probably out this way somewhere. I mentioned last episode I was thinking of using the quartz to fill in this area. So we'll see. We also are going to need to fill in these mines. How's our iron mine doing? Let's take a look. They have a little bit more they can chew back. This has all been mined out. That can be filled in. I have a designation here for fill. So you can see they've already kind of ramped it up. Let's give these guys a little bit more area to mine. We've got tons of room before we hit the water, so we're at no risk of flooding. Plant designation. You guys can grab all of that. And you can grab Hopefully you can get to every nugget there. Okay, that should keep our iron mine busy. Building pillar may collapse. Yeah, we lost our water supply. That's fine. We'll let these guys finish up. I think trucks can get up and down here. The sand mine is getting filled in. You can kind of see here. Looks like I've got some designations missing here, so let's get that filled in. I don't know why those aren't filled in yet. Go to these ones. Fill, and I believe this is limited to using rock for fill. And we'll top that off with dirt and make use of this land at some point. And once these guys get rid of those last few nuggets, let's see. This one's done. They got that last little bit of limestone or something that was sitting over there. But you guys don't need to work on any of that. It's all going to get filled in. And you still do want this corner work done. This guy, is he waiting on a truck? Yeah, waiting on a truck. Wonder what the dealio is. These guys have wood and nowhere to take it. That's fine. They will take it here later. But why are we not shipping sand? Do they not have a place to... Yeah, I guess they're able to work. I'm not sure what the holdup is. I've got mine towers here to control kind of this area. This is a rock fill designation. You can see this whole area is limited to rock. And since that guy's working in the far corner... No, he's got to do this one too. But we can do a little more fill. They may be driving pretty far to take that rock. Let's give them a tiny bit more. A little precarious because this is going to start spilling over into the path my excavators need to get out of there. But I think we can do a little bit. Maybe even... We'll see. And the water pipe will fix in a bit. Not too worried about that. I think we're okay for a bit. What else? What else? What else? Super happy to see that going. This is getting filled in pretty fast. Just out of curiosity, is there any designation under there? Under that water? It looks like, yeah, there's a little limestone down here. We'll see how far it kicks out, this limestone deposit, or if there's sand under here too. We won't know till we get the group water filled in. What next? Let's look at the warnings one more time. No designations. This guy. We've got tons of limestone. Let's have this guy keep leveling off this land. No, we don't really need it, right? Once we get down here, we don't care what the surface is like. Unless, ooh, there's one exception to that. We wouldn't mind ramping up here and harvesting all these trees. I think if we dig out from underneath the trees, we lose the trees. Not the end of the world, but it wouldn't hurt to harvest all these trees. So maybe we can get this guy, since we have a bunch of limestone, maybe we can get this guy building a ramp up to this tier just so we can harvest trees. In fact, let's mark these trees. Wonder if we have to flatten for them to even get there. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm going to have him move his area to over here. Something like this. Bam. I don't know if we need to do it, but I'm going to flatten a bunch of this. These little hills, just so trucks can get through. So we'll have him flatten just a reasonable area. What happened there? Plus 12. Then where I started my click, right? So just flatten that down to level 1. And same thing here. And same thing here. And then we're going to ramp up this hill. More than I need, but that's all right. Ramp. Bear with me. I think that needs to go down one, right? That's not doing it. Not sure if that's what I need or not. Think that's it. Could be wrong. Yeah, I think that's it. So then that'll get us a ramp up to this hill and we can start harvesting all these trees. We'll obviously do another ramp up here. And eventually we'll cut across this way and ramp up here. Get all these trees harvested before this crew clears out the land underneath those trees. And that'll give that guy something to do. It's just one excavator. And again, they've got fill areas, I think, here, enough to fill in. Maybe we'll give them a little bit more. This area, they can fill anything. They can use anything for fill. And that gives that guy a good and fun project to do. How are we doing on everything else? Maintenance is actually dipped down a little bit. Food and all things are looking good. Unity is in the positive. Our ship is back. We probably have tons of construction part 3s. Ooh, not a ton. Let's see, we got a little bit of a problem here, don't we? Construction part 2s are lagging. Construction part 2s are waiting on 1s. And 1s are waiting on iron. Oh, our iron mine. Did our iron? No, what's going on? Am I not? I got this way turned down, but what's the scoop, fellas? Slag is backed up. Oh. You know what? I think we'll take care of that next episode. The issue is we have a slag belt that comes through here. And in the process of doing this mining, a little container I had for dumping slag got destroyed. So we'll just reroute that next episode and start filling in this area with slag all the way up through here. But yeah, let's wrap this one here for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on Captain of Industry. Oh man, so much to do in this game. So much to do. I'm focused on the terraforming right now, but we are going to get back to getting our research lab up and running. It's just we have so much fill to do that I want to make sure this is that these guys stay working because it's going to take a long time. The research lab stuff we'll get that going here soon. In fact, yeah, we may want to clear these trees out and use this for the research area, but we'll see. But yeah, that's it for now. Special thanks to Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support. And with that, I will see you all in the next episode.